Doesn't matter what you're doing in life, you have to have communication skills. Why are your communication skills not what they should be? It's because you're in your head too much. You're thinking in your mind too much about what you want to say. And as they say, if you're in your head, you're dead. And I'll say that again. If you're in your head, you're dead. You need to get out of your head. You need to be flowing when you're speaking. Everything needs to come naturally. If you're at a job interview, you don't want to be like searching for the words, searching for the answers. You should know what you're talking about. You should be a specialist in your field. Now, if you're a specialist in your field, you don't need to search in your head for the answers. Again, if you're in your head, you're dead. So I tell you, come out of your head, come out of your shell. Don't be self-conscious. Don't worry about what people are thinking about you, what you look like, how you sound. You know, if you sound posh enough, maybe you sound too posh. Whatever it is, come out of your head. Just be natural. Flow like a river. Think about a river when it's flowing. It doesn't, you know, go this way, go that way. It just flows naturally. And that's how you have to be when you're doing your communication. You have to flow naturally. As I said, you know, in the beginning, if you're in your head, you're dead. By the way, I know it's about 2 minutes in, but my name's Sean. It's a brand new channel for me. So if you like this channel, please, feeling my energy, feeling what I'm saying so far, even though it's just one video in, done a lot of research to get to this point and starting a channel. There's a lot of flies out here getting me, so I should have researched the location better. There you go. There's some communication. I'm conveying to you the fact that I've done a lot of research, starting a new channel, and on impromptu communication, the flies are just following me around everywhere. But please subscribe, like if you like this video so far. We'll continue. As I say, I'm Sean. It's a brand new channel for me. Real Talk with Sean. This will be my first talking head channel as such. I'm moving around a lot, as I say, because the flies won't let me be. But that aside, determination is the key. So if you're determined to succeed, for instance, if you want to have good communication skills, just be determined. Just say, I'm going to have good communication skills. Fake it till you make it. Mastering the art of communication, I would say to you, another crucial key. If you have to deliver a speech, public speaking, you have to go to a job interview, have the information memorized in your mind. Take notes on this point because it's the most crucial note of all. Practice beforehand. Memorize the information before you convey the information. See the scene before you be the scene. Now, when you go to a job interview, know everything off by heart. Don't be there thinking, oh, I'll read up on my resume as you're sitting there waiting to be called in. No, that's not going to help you. Memorize before you go there. At home, on the train, on the tube. Maybe you're flying, you know, business class, on the plane, wherever it is before the interview. That's where you do your memorizing. At the time of the interview, go in there and it's execution time. It's time to deliver. Likewise, any form of public speaking. Okay, so this is the end of the video that you just saw outside. It's on communication. It's my first video. It's Real Talk with Sean. This is my first video. It's Real Talk with Sean, and this is the continuation of the video that I started outside. Although I did all the research, it's a video on communication, essentially. I did all the research, several days of research for my first video. Who knows, this may not even be the first video. But what I didn't research and what I didn't actually factor into, you know, the day one shoot, so to speak, or the first video, was the elements. Now, I looked at the forecast, I looked outside, and it was sort of clear. There was no there was no rain, but I didn't actually factor in the fact that there would be flies, and boy did they get me. Literally, they just swarmed me. They followed me as I ran away. I'm not sure it was a fly or a tick or a midge. It was on my ankle. Maybe I'll do some B-roll of that and I'll show you the ankle, the picture. Anyway, it bit me on my ankle. So it wasn't the best start, but as they say, just get going, just start and just persevere. Perseverance is all powerful. I think they say omnipotent is all powerful. But anyway, to conclude this video, thanks for watching this far. I know there'll be a cut. I'll be outside using AI, going around the stone in the sculpture park. And now I'm here in my car, essentially finishing the video. So there we go. It's a good start. Lots to learn and lots of takeaways to take away. But to finish up on communication, you have to come out of your mind. You have to come out of your head. You have to memorize the information so that when you deliver the information, it's concise, it's natural. It just comes out of you flowing naturally. You don't want to be sounded stilted and wooden, you know, reading from a script. For instance, I had a script for this, but I've memorized it. So that's why it sounded natural. Even this part that I'm saying here, I had a script, but I memorized it. Even that's in the script, and I've memorized it. So it's coming out naturally. And that's what you have to do. Even about the mundane, humdrum information that's on your CV, for instance. If you're in an interview and there's humdrum information, it's crucial that it comes out naturally. Yes, take a breath, take a pause, and we'll talk about that in further videos. Active listening, pause before you respond. But we're going to that in more depth in other videos. Like I say, if you're in an interview, the humdrum information, what school you went to, your background, your experience, your ideal role and your goals and your aspirations for the future, all of this humdrum information to you has to sound new to them. And the only way it's going to sound new to them is if it's delivered naturally. And you deliver naturally by practicing beforehand. You practice the script, you practice the CV, you practice the interview, you go through what potential questions they might ask you, and then afterwards you deliver concisely, naturally. You make sure, and this is the crucial key, you make sure you deliver concisely and naturally. So it sounds like you're just speaking, you're just speaking to the person, as opposed to going for your CV and sort of reading off of the CV or reading the script or a teleprompter if you're doing videos like this, for instance. Just memorize the script beforehand. It's the crucial key to delivery. You could be public speaking, and we'll talk about that in future videos. Could be a funeral, could be a wedding, could be some form of work, career, public speaking when you have to stand up in front of your colleagues. Whatever the case may be, you'll have the information prepared beforehand, and you're going to look off a lot stronger if you go there with the information in your mind delivered naturally, as opposed to on a place card or a piece of paper with, God forbid, the whole script written down, and you're reading like this is what we need to do today, or this is why I would like to get this job. None of that is going to make you stand out. What's going to make you stand out from the rest, you do that, is someone who memorizes the information beforehand. You practice the information beforehand. You practice the script, you practice the CV. The speech that you're about to deliver is delivered after you've practiced. So the key to communication in this video that I want you to take away, if you've taken any notes on this, I'm flattered. It's my first video, and I'm sure this is just going down ghastly, and it's absolutely terrible. But you have to get going. You have to try. If you have taken notes, the key note is practice beforehand. Memorize the information before you convey the information. And like in the start of this video, I said, if you're in your head, you're dead. Now, you may have heard that term before. It's a sales term, actually, but it applies to public speaking. It applies absolutely to any form of communication that's pre-rehearsed or pre-delivered, pre-packaged. A CV, for instance, that's pre-packaged information. Now, when you come to talk about that pre-packaged information, it's crucial that it sounds natural. So you practice beforehand, know all of the information before you have the discussion on your, why this employment didn't happen, or, why the redundancy happened, for instance. Don't just have the information on a piece of paper and you can refer to it. Know the information by heart because you practiced beforehand, and then it will just sound natural when you speak about, for instance, redundancy, which is a common one, especially after furlough, especially after lockdown. So yes, if you've watched this far, again, I'm flattered. Please like, subscribe. All of those things are going to help me grow and make more videos, hopefully reach more people and help more people. Again, this is Sean with, I haven't got a link to a next video to go to, literally my first video. But yeah, this has been Real Talk with Sean. I'm going to have many more videos in future. If you don't want to miss anything, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Hopefully I can get back out there today. My plan is to do these videos outside in the elements. But like I found out today, not everything always goes to plan, but the show must go on. So I'm here in my car. I should really turn it off, save the planet. I'm here in my car, finishing this video. I may do 1 or 2 more videos in my car today. I was supposed to do them outside, but as I say, the show must go on. Okay, so thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.